A Clearwater man who just got out of jail earlier this month is back behind bars after investigators say he fired a gun in his neighborhood. But it doesn't end there. Eric Waxler explains why he's now also charged with arson.
A family member tells me this house on Robinwood Drive in Palm Harbor was owned by a 91-year-old woman whose husband just passed away. He was in his 90s as well. She is in North Florida for the funeral. Meanwhile, her grandson was staying here, but investigators say he is the one responsible for destroying the house and a lifetime of memories inside. Calls to 911 started coming in before 1 a.m. Residents on Robinwood Drive reported the sound of gunfire.
We just thought maybe somebody was just firing off gunshots randomly out in the street in the air or something.
No one was quite sure where the shots were coming from.
The only time I became fearful was when it sounded like it went off closer to the home.
Deputies searched the Sylvan Abbey Memorial Park Cemetery across the street. Eventually, the sheriff's office says they found the shooter, Desmond Tumson, still armed and firing a gun. As deputies zeroed in on him, the house caught fire.
At one point, the suspect did exit unarmed, and that's when deputies were able to approach him and use an electronic control device in order to subdue him.
Several residents were evacuated as a precaution. Crews were able to put out the fire, and there were no injuries. Jane Goodlow lives just down the street and missed most of what happened.
You slept through it?
I slept through it. I don't know how, but I did.
And she says she never heard any trouble coming from the beige house on the corner.
I really wasn't kind of expecting all this to go on. I would have never expected, especially from this neighborhood. It's a very quiet, peaceful neighborhood.
Along with facing gun charges, Tumson is also charged with animal cruelty because there was a parrot inside that was killed in the fire. 2 German shepherds and a cat were able to escape. He just got out of jail 3 weeks ago on domestic battery charges. In Palm Harbor, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.